Are there any questions from the council before we open it up for a public hearing?
Just a statement, I was particularly happy to see money encumbered and carried over for cameras and possibly body cameras as well. I think those are good steps, so really happy to see that.
Councilor Pope?
So could you refresh me on the $83,600 encumbrance? I did see a note in my budget packet that there would be one position encumbered. And does that affect the budget number at all?
So in the 421 budget, we did not budget. He's currently down 3 officers. We did not budget for one position and put it in as a carry forward because the chances that we're going to be able to fill the 3 we have, plus the ones that might be retiring next year, are pretty slim. And I don't really want to raise it on the tax rate, so we're doing it this way instead.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? Councilor Zula?
I don't understand it, but why is there 2 encumbrance for the mower for the cemetery department?
Because one is a re-encumbrance from last year that you encumbered,
Okay,
and then another one is an encumbrance from the current budget.
okay.
He's going to combine all of them with the money that's being appropriated into the next year budget to buy that mower.
Okay, it just didn't make sense to me why there was 2 line items
Yeah.
there. Thank you.
So he'll have enough money in 2019 to purchase the mower?
Yeah.
I did have one follow-up question to Assistant Mayor Dameron's comment, and is that, I know in the past, when we have discussed body cams, the response from the previous chief was there's a lot of other things to consider if we institute body cams, storage capacity and all that. So if the chief could speak to, does this just set us up to possibly use body cams in the future, or where are we going with this?
It gives the option of possibly going that way. That's with the budget that's currently working off of and what we're going into and what was appropriated last year through encumbrances to get at least the cruiser cams. It's just come to a point where I've addressed this with the police commission as well. We've talked about it. We've had some open discussions with it. It's not set in stone. We don't have any policies set in motion at this point. But knowing that we're going towards at least the cruiser cameras and seeing the cost that adding body cameras to it possibly, what that would be significantly less than just going just cruiser cams one year and then body cameras the next year.
Okay.
So this gives at least the option to explore that. I've still got to have a lot of discussions as far as policy development within the PD. With CALEA, we have a set standards that we have to follow, and the discussions that were had probably 5 or 6 years ago about storage, that discussion has got a lot smaller. As far as storage, storage is cheaper than it used to be. The technology is better than it used to be. And just seeing where I was in the budget, I thought it would be short-sighted not to at least request and explore. I know for sure I want to go towards the cruiser cameras and explore the body camera issue.
Thank
But
you
the
for that.
economy of scale is here to do it now.
Yep. No, I think it's excellent forward thinking.
So
Excellent.
we still have a lot of discussions. I have police commission next week. We're openly talking about it at least last meeting. We'll talk about it again and possibly go that way. So
Excellent. Thank you. All right, any other questions for the chief? No? Okay. Ms. Walter, I love the detailed description on this. It's a great addition. I don't think we did that last year.
Yeah, we do. I copy and paste.
Oh, did we? Oh my gosh. Well, I still love the detailed description. I just don't remember. Could I make a suggestion for next year? If it is it applicable to a CIP item, if you could just annotate that in the description. It's just a CIP item, and that That way we can all have a cross-reference. And if it completes a CIP item, even better. So, thank you, though. All right, no more questions, we'll open it up for a public hearing. Is there anybody from the public who would like to speak on this resolution? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. All right. This is a majority vote, so all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The resolution passes, thank you.